everyone, welcome to Bella's Crochet Gifts. I'm Bella. All right, so today I have episode 4 of my dyeing adventure. And if you hear any noise, that's Sabrina. She is poking around my craft room, probably making trouble. All right, so what I did was I had a 3-pack of True, a 3-pack of the Tencel yarn that I got from Michaels, and then I had 3 white of the I Love This Cotton from Hobby Lobby. What are you doing? Hopefully that's not too loud. She is walking on a paper bag that had fallen between my desk and my cutting table. Who knows? Anyways, so what I did was I took one from each kind and dyed them like 3, 3, 3, and dyed them 3 different colors. So you could see the differences between how each one took the color in the 3 different colors. So first I did orange. And this one is, oops, no, this one. This one is the True. Here we go. And what I did was I put them all together and submerged them in the dye bath. And then after they were saturated enough, I went back and added dark brown to the dye bath and then only dipped one end into the dye bath. So here, let me show you. This is how it turned out. So it's mostly this kind of, it was actually the color Tangerine, and it's kind of actually pretty fitting. But then where I added the dark brown, it gave it more of this kind of yellowy, or not yellow, kind of a coppery brown almost. So I like how that turned out. So this was the True. Then this one was the Tencel. Oops. Here, let me show it to you all nice first. So you can see bits of the brown. Here we go. And then more of the brown. So this is fairly similar color-wise to the True. Like, I feel like the colors were very similar for the, let's see, I think I found that Tencel was eucalyptus and wood pulp, and then the bamboo, of course. Oops, I have a text. Sorry about that. I got a text and it stops my video every time. So the Tencel is eucalyptus and wood pulp, and then the bamboo, or the rayon, True is rayon from bamboo. There we go. 100% rayon. So they are very similar in colors, but the 100% cotton took the color a little bit different. So, and then we got the brown, and then it looks more, I don't know, I feel like the color looks more rich on the cotton as far as like how the brown looks. So, like, this part looks fairly similar, almost a little bit more saturated, but I really like how it turned out. Like in this section, I thought that turned out really nice. And I like how, like, it's a little bit, like a little bit tonal. It's not all just brown. So it's got like bits more of the orange, because I did lay it, like I dunked it, but then I kind of let it sit to the side. So parts of it did not completely saturate the top. So this was the cotton. And I think those all turned out very nice. I was a little worried, I'll show you in the reds, but I think I might have scorched my yarn a little bit because I tried to do less water so that I could use less dye. Oops, excuse me. And I feel like I might have damaged some of my yarn just a little bit. Just a little. Okay, so here are the reds. Maybe I'll show them to you all at once first. So these are the reds, and this was the Rit Dye in the color Scarlet. Oh, come on. There we go. Oops. Can you see them? All right. Let's see. This is the bamboo. So it almost reads a little bit more of a coral color in person. It's definitely not like it looks pink in the camera, but it's definitely more of a coral color in person. And then I love how this turned out. So I did the same thing. I had the dye bath of just straight Scarlet. So I think I did 5 cups of water and 2 tablespoons of the Scarlet dye. And for this one, when I added the ends in, it didn't look dark enough, so I did add a tablespoon of the, what was it called? Wine. The wine color from last time, the one that I didn't think was dark enough. So I added 1 tablespoon of wine, and then, what was it? 1 teaspoon of the dark brown. So, here's the colors. I love the dark portion. I love how it turned out. And this is the part I thought I might have damaged the yarn a little bit, because this part was sitting on the side of the crock pot or slow cooker, whatever you want to call it. It was sitting on the side, and I thought I might have burned it a little bit because it is much darker. It doesn't feel bad. Like I couldn't like pinpoint it just with my eyes closed that, oh, that's the part that was sitting on the edge, but I love the color. I am having so much fun dyeing. It has been so fun to see how the different colors take and how the different fibers react to each of the dyes. So this is the tencel. And I love this shot of the tonal in it. I just think it's so pretty. I love it. Especially right there. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. This one looks a little more on the pink side. Like, it's still kind of corally. It's not like obviously Scarlet, but here we go. See this part. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Yay! So that was Tencel. And then this one is cotton. Oops, I didn't show you again. My goodness. I'm too excited. So, like right in there. So pretty. This one looks a little more on the pink side as well, but I still like it. Yep, that I love. All right, so that was the reds. And then, okay, so story time. I did an experiment. So in the orange, okay, how do I put this? I wanted to do all dark tonals of the colors. So after I added the brown to the orange, I put it is the 50% cotton, 50% bamboo yarn. I made a 200-gram hank, and I put, like, after I added the brown, I put in one end of this yarn, and then I did one end of the burgundy, or I'm sorry, the scarlet, and I added the wine. So I did that colors, like those colors. And then I did one with, no, backtrack a little bit. How about I just show you and I'll talk about it as we go. Okay. So I made this. So, okay, what I did. Here we go. All right, so when I added the brown to the orange, I put this end in, and it came up that pretty rich brown color. And then when I put in the scarlet, and I stuck this in first before, or like, what was it? I stuck it in when I had the reds and I felt like it wasn't dark enough. Is that it? One end I added just the brown and the red, and then this other end I think I added the wine and the brown and the red. That's what it was. So this end was just the red and the brown, and then this end was the scarlet, the wine, and the brown. So it gave it more of like a mulberry look to it. And this is the other reason I thought I might have damaged my yarn right here. That I believe is from the side of my crock pot, because I had it laying in there and then I put the lid on top to try and hold in the heat. So I think I might have damaged my yarn just a little bit, and I know for next time, and we will do something differently. And then this last portion is just straight dark brown dye, which I will show you in the other hanks as well. So that's how that turned out. Very, very different browns. Like This is almost kind of like a driftwood brown, and this is more like a chestnut brown, a light chestnut. But I love that with the reds. So that was that one. Okay, the last three. This I did not mix with anything else. I just put in, I think, 2 tablespoons or 3 tablespoons of the brown. So we will start with, actually, I will show them all to you. My goodness. Hi, baby. What you doing? Okay. So this first one is the True. And there is definite tonals in here. Oh, excuse me. All right. So I thought I was going to add another color on top, but by the time I was done researching, I was like, eh. I thought about putting speckles of blue on it, but I was like, I don't want to make it too much of a different color. And if I had, I guess I probably could have done graphite. The dark gray would have looked fine, but this gave it more of a tonal look. Like there's some really light spots like there, a little bit darker. So there's that one. Like you can see a little bit more variation like in there. Hope you can see that okay. It's very, very light. So there's that one. Then we had Tencel. This one also had some spots that didn't get very saturated. Oh, there was a white spot. Like, see the tonalness there. Okay, there's that one. And then I feel like we got the most interesting dye on the cotton. I like that a lot. I think it turned out really nice. All right. Oh, let go. There we go. All right. Here we go. So there's this, and so that's how they turned out. And that was my latest dyeing adventure. I don't know if I can put everything together, but I'm sure gonna try. Actually, I could just insert pictures. I already did that. So I took some pictures for, I'm entering this into Carrie Penny, the Happy Crafty Homemakers Spook Your Spring Mal for spooky fall yarn dyeing. Anyways, so that was my dyeing adventures for this episode. Let me know what you think. Is there a particular one that is your favorite, or honestly, this one is my favorite because it has all the colors. It's so pretty. All right. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys are doing well, and hopefully not spending as much time outside as I have been doing gardening and stuff, because I kind of hurt my back trying to mow the lawn and weed and trim and everything. So I'm gonna take it easy for the next couple of days, and hopefully I'll have some more stuff to show you soon. I've only finished one project since last week. I'm almost done with another, and my movie marquee should not take me very long, but it's not done. Obviously, because I filmed it like 20 minutes ago. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day or night or whatever it is. I hope it's wonderful.